Guys TV on the radio. Podcast starring Tommy Woodard and Eddie James. And now, the Skit Guys.
Boy, oh boy, Skit Guys TV on the radio.
Skit Guys TV on the radio.
You know what number this is, don't you?
200.
No,
sorry.
No, it is the new year.
Yeah.
But we're so close
So
in our
close.
intentions, buddy.
The goal was 100 by the end of the year.
And we're so close. This is 94.
94.
Episode 94.
So,
Skit Guys TV on the radio.
I'm going to make a prediction. We're going to get 100 before the year's out.
I think so.
Yeah.
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 So
That's the goal.
This is looking good. I still say the 100th episode, city to city, coast to coast, we have a special time and everybody is on. It's a big celebration.
Don't listen to him.
No.
It's just he's lost his mind.
I say go tell us. Go to our Facebook, Skit Guys, or go to Instagram on Skit Guys and say, yes, let's do this. Let's take
City
pictures
to
of our
city,
potty and say,
coast to coast.
yes. Take pictures of yourself or your group of friends
What about
or
people
whatever
in other
going,
parts of the world?
saying, yes, let's do it.
What
Skit
about
Guys 100.
What about the rest of the world?
Hashtag Skit Guys 100.
You just said coast to coast. That's America.
Everybody, we figure out the time, and the 100th episode is live. It is happening. It is a celebration.
Okay.
Like Kool and the Gang. Kool and the Gang could be there.
Sometimes you just have to let him go.
Celebrate God times. Come on.
You can't not get in on that.
We sang that in high school.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You can't. You have to get in on that
You have to.
because there's a party going on right here. A
Celebration. To last throughout the year.
So bring your good times.
And your laughter too.
We're gonna celebrate.
A party with you.
That's right.
Aha.
So anyway, back to what is at hand, and that's Skit Guys TV on the radio. We're bringing back radio.
We are. We hope you've been enjoying it.
Yes,
You
it's
know?
been a lot of fun.
It's been a lot of fun. So yes. So this next episode, it's on character.
Character.
So we've tried to handpick things that you could listen to that you would kind of get. But if not, that's the beautiful thing about radio. Imagine it.
Right.
We're like a record player. Imagine it.
So for the rest of this episode, I'm going to be this character.
Oh dear.
Yes.
All right. Okay.
Is that what we're saying? Different characters.
No, like your inner character. What are you made of?
This is who's inside me.
Oh dear.
This is who
a
I'm
British
made
man?
Yes.
A real proper British man?
Yes.
Okay.
That's the voice that's in my head all the time. I'm just letting you know that.
Okay. Well, we're going to be talking about good versus great.
Excellent.
And what does that mean for you in your life? You know?
Right.
And then we're also going to be talking about legacy,
Right.
which is a big stinking word, I realize.
It is.
But it's the lengthened shadow of one person.
Right.
So we're going to be, it's a skit that we have
Yes.
with two old men. We play two old men in that thing.
So picture us as older.
Older.
Picture me with gray hair.
Yeah. And
picture Eddie's. He's just bald.
I like your proper British guy. It's cute.
Thank you.
And then we have one that we took off. Remember back in the days of Dateline, which they would to catch a predator?
Yes.
Okay.
That was the precursor to What Would You Do almost, right?
It really was.
Yeah.
So we have one called Double Dipper.
That's right.
Where you go in and you, as Dale Hansen.
No, not Dale.
Not Dale Hansen?
Oh, he's a sports reporter.
Oh,
in
he
Dallas.
is. Who am I thinking of? Chip Hansen?
Sure.
Well, I'd say Hansen. It's something
Chip
Hansen.
McEwen?
Huh?
Chip Winters. Nope, that was our Sunday school teacher when we were in 12th grade.
Yeah. Anyway, you do the voice of Hansen.
Yes.
And you're catching someone double dipping a chip.
Steve Hansen?
No, don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway, enjoy these Skit Guys TV. Chris Hansen.
It's Chris.
Chris
it's Chris
Hansen.
Hansen. That's it. Is it Hansen?
Chris. I think it's Chris Hansen. Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Is it?
He doesn't work for Dateline anymore. Have you noticed that?
He doesn't?
He doesn't. I don't know what happened to the guy, but
Everything he said ended in a question.
it did. It ended up. So enjoy this third episode of Skit Guys TV on the radio.
Oh, I forgot the voice. Yes.
People have been enjoying these. We've been getting feedback. People are really loving these. This is a really good thing to keep us very intentional.
Fantastic. Chip, chip, cheerio.
And what does it do in your British voice? By doing these, what does it do? It keeps us...
It keeps
Come
us
on.
consistent.
No, what does it do?
It keeps
Come
us...
on, proper British man.
regular.
That's right. That's right. And regular is either doing something with rhythm and routine, but
Correct.
For the bathroom, what does that do, proper British guy?
It keeps it regular.
And what is it, British guy?
Going to the loo.
And what is the loo?
The potty.
And what happens in the potty? It's hard for a proper British guy, isn't it?
I don't think it's appropriate to talk about.
Come on, proper British guy. What does regular mean when you go to the potty? Means you...
And now, please enjoy Skit Guys TV on the radio.
You poop. You poop. Here we go.
In so many things in life, we want it to be great, not just good or so-so. I mean, you never want to come to a conference like this and see worship and messages combined that looked anything like this. Hello, welcome to your specialties. My name is Edward.
My name is Thomas, and we're the serious guys.
We're serious. Must be a junior high worker. Not here. Not here. We are the serious guys, and this morning we shall be reading from the Word of God.
We'll stop this auditorium.
Hey. We're serious. I shall be reading out of 1 Chronicles 4. It says this. The descendants of Judah were Perez, Hezron, Carmi, Hur, and Shobal. The descendants were Etam, Jezreel, Ishmael, Idbash, and their sister was Hazelelponi.
And Hazelelponi was her name. And she was no phony, that Hazelelponi. She had a friend Tony. They like to eat macaroni. Didn't like to be alone. She was real, she was no phony. Wish I had two of her, I'd make a clone.
Asher had two wives named Helah and Nerah. Nerah gave birth to Zuham, Heifer.
What? I think it's Hafar.
Heifer.
Roll the R.
Heifer.
Hafar.
Tamini, and Hashashatari.
Hashashatari, she was not sorry. Liked to play Pitfall on Atari. Not today, but tomorrow. Drove a scooter, not a curry. Hung out with her friend Shari and Laurie. Had a big scarry. The 15-year-old said there's no room for this.
You're right. a man named Jabez who was more honorable than any of his brothers. His mother named him Jabez because his birth had been so painful.
And Jabez's mother gave birth to him on that fateful day. And she didn't know he'd write a prayer that could make us millionaires. But she looked at her husband on that day because it hurt so stinking bad. And she said, honey, my sweet baby, ah! You did this to me!
Yeah. You'd never want to see anything like that. And let's just face it, we've had some great skits and great dramas here this weekend. And I mean, that's what you come to expect. You come here, you want great skits. I mean, you never want to come to a conference and see anything like this. Hello, my name is Daniel. We're the Lamb Chop Players, and welcome. Our sketch for you this morning has to do with the body of Christ. Blink, blink, hello, blink, blink, I'm an eye, blink, blink. Oh, look, all different parts of the body, blink, blink. There's a leg, blink, blink, and a foot, blink, blink. All different parts of the body, blink, 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 blink. Hello, blink, blink, blink. I'm an eye, blink, blink. What are you? I know what you were. My only question is why?
I was a deacon.
And let's face it, when it comes to our life, we want it to be great. We just don't want it to be so-so. I mean, we really, when it comes to serving students and helping them be all they can be, and even when it comes to our lives and what that looks like, character and what we've done with it, when it comes to the end of our lives, we want it to be great. We know we will stand before God, and the question will be asked, what have you done with what I've been given? You know, in Acts, it talks that King David, he served his generation with his purpose, and then he died. What does that look like for you? Because we never want to see anything like this. Step forward and state your name.
Excuse me?
Step forward and state your name.
Tommy Woodard, Thomas Lee Woodard.
Well done, good and faithful servant. You're in the book of life.
Excuse me?
Well done, good and faithful servant. You're in the book of life.
Oh. Wait, you mean I'm dead? No, I am not dead. No, I was just at a junior high lock-in. Do not tell me my life ends at a lock-in. I should have tested that game. So this is it. Don't get me wrong, God. I'm very thankful and I'm very excited. I just I thought I had more time. I guess we all do. And I guess, you know, people are going to gather around and they're going to talk about me and they're going to say I was a good guy. And I was. I think I was a good guy. I hope I was a good dad. And I tried to be a good husband. Now, heck, I was even a good minister, I guess. But God, if you'll just let me go back, God, for just a little bit of time. I mean, it doesn't have to be much, just a little. I don't get to go back to it.
What would you want to be if you could go back?
Oh, God. If I could go back, I would be great for you. That's it. I would be great for you.
So a part of character is knowing that in the end, you're going to talk to God about how you lived your life. Hopefully in your life you have a good friend like I do. Eddie's my best friend in the world.
You just call me Moody.
It's because you're a good friend and I can be really honest with you.
Oh, that makes me happy.
But you know what? The Bible says that as iron sharpens iron, so one friend, one man sharpens another.
It's in Malachi.
It's in Proverbs. So anyway, hopefully you have somebody like that and you're going to be able to go through life with them. And when you get to the end of your life, hopefully you two will have helped each other build great character and you could have a friendship that looks something like this.
How are you? How's it going, Charlie? Why are you late, Charlie?
Well, Bill, I'll tell you why I was late. I'm late because I was answering an important call from the president.
You are not answering an important call from the president.
All right, I was making my move on that filly in apartment 3G.
Phyllis? Phyllis in 3G?
Oh, yeah.
Did you even know her name?
I do now.
Yeah. She doesn't even know you exist.
Oh, she will. But how about you? What are you doing here?
I'm reading the obituaries.
Why?
Seeing if I'm in here.
Have you found yourself?
Not yet, not yet.
That's a load off. I'd be talking to a ghost. Yeah.
All right.
Why were you late? Well, I was late because my Metamucil kicked in late this morning. Just to be honest with you.
Is that right?
Yeah, I think it goes back to last night.
Uh-huh.
My son took me to Chalupa Charlie's for dinner.
Yes, I've heard about that place.
I had the super duper chalupa.
You did?
Yeah.
So you had a chalupa poopa.
Never thought about it that way, but I guess I did. Yeah. Way to go. Yeah. You know, my grandson was talking about something while we were there together. Something I'm kind of interested in. I think I'm going to do it.
And what's that?
Bungee jumping.
You're not going bungee jumping.
No, I think I am. I think it might realign my back. It seems that they tie a rubber band around your ankles and push you off a cliff. Sounds like fun to me.
You're not going bungee jumping.
Don't tell me.
I'm telling you. I am your friend, and I'm telling you, you're not going bungee jumping.
Don't tell me I can't do something. I don't like it when people tell me I can't do something, right? They told me that I couldn't put a man on the moon, but I shoved him in a capsule and lit that candle up, didn't I? Put him on the moon.
You had nothing to do with that.
I sure did. I did too.
You did not. That was Lance Armstrong. You had nothing to do with putting a man on the moon.
That was who? Who got on the moon?
Who did I say?
Lance Armstrong? It was a heck of a bike ride. Hope he packed a lunch. He must have been strong. I'll tell you that right now.
You know what I meant. You know what I meant.
Yeah,
all right. Yeah.
What I'm saying.
Uh-huh.
So what's wrong with you? Cat got your tongue?
Just thinking about Ted.
Ted. I don't like Ted. Ted's selfish. Oh, sure, he's all flowery talk when you're in public. But get behind closed doors and it's all about Ted. Ted lives his whole life for Ted. If there's not something in it for Ted, Ted's not interested in it. You know, I can't stand Ted.
Ted's dead.
I loved Ted.
You didn't love Ted.
I did.
No, you did not. You didn't love
Ted. I loved Ted like a brother.
No, you...
Like a twin brother who shared a heart.
You didn't. A twin brother that shared a heart?
Really close. I loved him. I loved him like a cousin. Like a third cousin, 6 times removed that I saw on special holidays, like Groundhog Day and such. If the groundhog saw his shadow, I saw Ted. Loved him. I'm going to miss him.
You didn't like Ted at all.
I couldn't stand Ted.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry he's dead, but I couldn't stand him.
Well, you're not the only one. There's a lot of people that couldn't stand Ted. I don't know what it was, you know? I mean, he seemed to have talent. He seemed to be smart. But when it came to just his overall person, there was really nothing likable about him. He just didn't really do much, you know? You and I are going to go to his funeral, though.
I'm not going.
Yes, we're going to go.
I'm not going.
Yes,
no.
We're going to go to his funeral. And here's why. People are going to talk about Ted, and you're supposed to say all these nice things about Ted, and we're going to sit there, and we're going to know they're not true because we knew Ted's true character. But here's the deal. I need to hear that. I need to see that, Charlie. Because when I think about Ted, I realize my life is no different than Ted's.
Now stop that.
No, it's true, Charlie. I'm going to die and people may say nice things, but I don't know if I've really ever lived. I don't really know if I've ever really given it all that I could to just make a difference in the world, Charlie.
Well, it's not too late to start.
Oh, yes it is, Charlie. Yes,
No, it's not.
It's way too late, Charlie.
No.
All right? No, you have a chance, you have an opportunity, and if you don't take it, then time has passed you by, but I'm too old to be doing anything now, all
Now
right?
stop it. You're talking like a silly old man.
I am not. I had a window of opportunity and it's passed.
No, if you're still drawing breath, then you still have an opportunity to use your life to make the world a better place and to honor God with it. It's not too late. You just need a jump start. It's just like your old ticker in there.
What do you mean?
We're going to jumpstart your life. Listen, you and I.
No
we're
deal.
No, we are going to be friends, right?
Yes, we are.
We're going to be accountability partners,
yes,
all right?
Yes, yes.
We're doing this together.
Yes.
Deal? Deal?
What do you want me to do?
It's something my granddaughter does. Don't even know what it means. Deal?
Deal.
Yeah.
What else does your granddaughter want you to do?
Well, sometimes she makes me dress like a princess. And I must admit, I'm very pretty.
All right.
Now listen, like I was saying, let's go get you jump-started.
All
That's
right.
what we're going to do.
How are we going to jumpstart?
Well, I'll tell you.
What are we going to do?
No, I'll tell you when we
Just
get there.
tell me, what are we going to do? Where are we going?
We're going bungee jumping.
What is your character going to look like? Sometimes we don't even really get to see that character because we have secrets. Now, get this, you're only as sick as your secrets. What are those secrets that you tend to just keep that no one else sees, but it affects every part of your life? We don't want you to keep any secrets, so don't live like this.
An epidemic is spreading across the nation. People don't talk about it because it's vile and disgusting. However, we here at Great Line want to expose this virus, try to put an end to its surging rise to normalcy. This sickness is called double dipping. Double dipping takes place in public and private settings. This is where an individual takes a chip, dips it, takes a bite of it, and then redips or double dips the chip back into the bowl. Double dipping a chip after taking a partial bite is a dining sin or at least a cultural faux pas. In essence, the chip must be pure. A bit chip is putting everyone at risk for a common cold. But much worse, it just looks sick. We find Jim Ruffle, a local waiter at El Guapo Mexican restaurant.
Hello?
Well known in his community, a churchgoer and a double dipper. Jim thinks he's coming over to his buddy's house to watch the game and partake in his buddy's chip and dip. Grade Line is there with cameras rolling as we get the whole thing on tape and expose Jim for what he really is.
Hello? Hey, Gary. Gary, where are you? Gary, game's about to start.
Hi, Jim. How are you?
Hey, where's Gary?
He's upstairs. Actually, he'll be right down.
Brought some chips.
Well, good. Let's set them down with the rest. Help yourself to the dip.
Okay.
Enjoy the game.
All right.
Jim doesn't waste any time. It's obvious why he's here. And like almost every double dipper we've seen, Jim looks to the left, then the right, to make sure no one knows what he's about to do. Little does he know, we have a surprise for him. Hi there.
Hey.
Oh, please, have a seat. Enjoying the chips?
Yeah, they're good.
And the dip?
No, it's good too. Where's Gary?
Gary's safe. Let's talk about you.
What do you want to talk about me for?
You, sir, were double dipping.
No, I wasn't double dipping.
Please, sir, we both know what just happened here, and you double dipped.
I didn't mean to. I don't think I did.
You don't think you did? You don't mean to?
No.
Sir, answer me this. What is this? Is this not a half-eaten chip with your saliva on it?
That was in there when I got here.
It was in there when you got it?
Yes.
Is that nacho cheese dip not have French onion dip swirled in it? Did the French onion dip grow legs and crawl in there?
I don't know how the evolution process works. It may have.
No.
I don't know.
So are you going to tell me that you didn't communicate to Gary using the screen name Salsa Forever 12 and suggest the idea of double dipping?
What? I don't know. Maybe. I don't.
You don't know.
No, it wasn't
Maybe.
intentional.
The problem is, sir, I have the transcripts right here from your chat room. What Jim didn't know is that he wasn't talking to Gary at all. He was actually talking to a member of Picante Justice, posing as Gary online.
What's a party without chips?
Will there be dip?
Lots of dip. Gotta make sure get a lot of bowls for all the people.
Why? One big bowl for everyone to dip out of is great.
Aren't you afraid of double dipping?
Don't knock it till you've tried it. LOL.
So, sir, you admit this is you.
Yeah, but I've never double dipped.
You've never double dipped until today.
I don't even like dip.
You don't like dip.
No, I don't like
Sir,
dip.
can you see yourself?
Yeah.
You're petting the dip even as we're speaking.
Okay. You know. Okay, look. I just came to watch the game with Gary.
You came to watch the game.
Yeah, I wasn't planning on coming to the door going,
You
oh,
weren't planning on it.
today I'll double dip chips or something like that.
No plans at all.
That wasn't my plan at all.
No.
I wasn't even thinking.
Really?
That. Who are you and why are you
So-
asking me these questions?
What's in the bag, Jim?
Nothing.
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 Really?
Yeah, really. What are you getting at? Who are you? What does all this mean?
This is the part where I tell you that I'm Kurt Jansen with the TV program Great Line, and we're doing a show on people who intentionally double dip their chips.
Okay, look, when I was a kid, I had a lot of fun dip, okay? I had a lot of fun dip. And it was fun, and it was dip, and it just got out of control, okay? It's not my fault.
It's not your fault.
No.
Jim, we all have secrets from our past, but at some point, don't you think we have to take responsibility for our own actions?
I just like dip.
You like dip?
Yes, I like dip.
Jim.
Stop it!
The sad truth is, most of these double dippers are living among us in our neighborhoods, and most states are doing nothing about it. But the real question is, what are your secrets? What is it you find yourself looking to the left
and then to the right about, making sure nobody's watching. Next time, be careful, or you just might find me, Kurt Jansen, waiting to catch you.
Well, there you go. Character. You know what I love about, all of them have great little messages. That skit in Good to Great. Biblically, you wouldn't be asking, you wouldn't have any regrets about wanting to go back and doing it over again.
Maybe.
You don't think?
It says in the Bible that after we've passed away, Jesus will wipe away our tears. So there can be tears right there.
Oh, you're saying tears of regret?
Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah. I remember hearing that. Okay. Yeah, I hear what you're saying. It's a different take on, instead of just being in his glory and that's all you think about, when you do take an account of your life,
maybe
character-wise, action-wise, maybe there are tears of regret.
We don't know.
It's a fascinating thing to think about.
We don't know.
What I liked about Double Dipper, even though it was packaged in this Dateline, all of a thing of double dipping, eating a chip, the scripture is in the Old Testament when it talks about Moses when he kills a guy.
Yes. Oh, that's right. He looked left.
He looked to the left and he looked to the right.
Yeah.
And when you think about your secrets, those things you do in secret, you look to the left, you look to the right. Who is noticing this?
Yeah.
And if we're believers, what does that look like to stop looking to the left? Because you're only as sick as your secrets.
Right.
So we got to get rid of this stuff because it affects our character.
Yeah. Hey, listen, if you get a chance, go to skitguys.com and look up To Catch a Double Dipper and watch it online, because it's really fun to watch. You can totally do that.
It's great. And send us a picture at Instagram.
Yeah.
At Skit Guys. Tell us what you thought about these. Maybe you take a picture of you acting out something that on one of these looks like for this, or maybe we have people drawing stuff because they're having to think about it. They're drawing little sketches and stuff like that for Instagram. So send it to us at Skit Guys. We'd love to see it, but just hashtag character and show us with what you thought when you came up with when you were listening to these episodes.
Come to our Facebook page and call out whoever it is in your life that double dips when you go to the restaurant.
Amen, brother.
Whether it's mozzarella sticks or chips.
That would be a picture.
Right.
Show us the picture when you're like going to Chili's or you're at the Mexican restaurant. Take a picture of the person that double dips their chips and send that to us at Skit Guys.
Send it to us.
Yeah. So, character, it's huge.
It's ginormous.
It's everything.
It is everything, my friend.
Oh my goodness, you're doing the British guy.
It's been so good to be with you again.
Well,
my friend Edgar.
I don't know if it's been good. You don't need to call me Edgar. Only my mom calls me Edgar.
We use proper names here.
All right. Okay. Well, we hope you've enjoyed it.
It has been fantastic.
Don't focus on the outward, but focus on the inner, and that's your character.
Inward, on your character.
Oh dear.
I'm Thomas with my good friend Edgar. It's been fun.
Join us next time as we talk about some things to do for the new year. That'll be just Tommy and Eddie and not this British guy. It won't be a TV show. It'll just be us. All right. All right, Chip Chipperson, I'm going to end now.
All right.
I love you, buddy.
I would love to tell you that, but it's inappropriate in public to express those feelings.
Then bring back Tommy. Love you, buddy. Love you, buddy. That's how we end every show. Love you, buddy.
And I am adequately fond of you.
No, I love you, buddy.
And you are a wonderful
You're messing up.
friend.
You're messing up the history of the podcast. I need to hear you say I love you, buddy.
I love you too.
All right, bye.